So I got an invitation from my friend Aaron, who has a race car shop in North Carolina, to drive his Expedition FJ and a Ford Raptor to Overland Expo East. Now, what do you do when you get an invitation like that? You say yes. Night one was just catching up, playing around in the shop. On day one, we wanted to put some road miles on, but we wanted to go on the back roads as much as possible. So we navigated our way, went through about 4 different national forests, and just eased our way up towards Arlington, Virginia. We're a little tired. We probably look tired. We've been on a hardcore expedition.
Very hardcore.
This last couple of hours, it's been
Polar
tough.
bears. Polar bears.
There were polar bears
Wolves.
and wolves
And a giraffe.
and a giraffe. We are now traveling through Jefferson National Forest. Now I say that more for myself than for any other reason, because I want to make sure I look this up and see it from the air and check it out, so when I return, we'll see what's out here. All right, Aaron, thousands of miles on that FJ. You prefer to go where other people haven't gone. Tell me why you do. Why?
Well, I mean, if you can Google a picture of something and see it, why go there? You know, I don't know. Today we're having a good time. I mean, I've been through here a lot in West Virginia, and you know, we're at this really cool old abandoned resort that somebody's trying to fix up, and it's cool to see some revitalization in this area, because I know 10 years ago this was a pile of rubble, and now it's cleaned up pretty nice.
We got a storm coming in, and for now I'm delighted because I'm from California. We don't have this water stuff coming out of the sky. Oh, I guess we gotta go. What's this wet stuff you got coming out of the sky out here in West Virginia?
Biggest thing I want to know is where's Ed Goff when we need him.
Where's Ed Goff? All right. So, according to my map, we left the road a couple miles back. The storm's turned pretty nasty. It's really coming down. And we're continuing down this 2-track in the hopes that we can get through this mountain pass and on to our next destination. Ed Goff, where are you? We need your navigation skills right now. All right, so Aaron and I just did this little track called Spicer Run. There's probably some good history behind that. Pouring down rain, lots of water, a little bit of mud, and we saw a route that possibly went back to civilization through a pass. It looked like the Spicer Run continued, but after 40 minutes or so of pretty slow going, we decided to err on the side of caution, and we are headed back. We're going to backtrack a little bit, hit a little bit larger road, because it's time to find a place to sleep. It was a long day of driving. The rain was coming down. It was time to find a place to stay. We ended up in Marlington, Virginia. Good morning. I'm in Marlington, West Virginia, and last night Aaron and I got off the muddy track and pulled in here to the motor lodge, Marlington Motor Inn. Behind me you see another Aaron Brown garage shop build. This is a 12 Raptor, and got a great big V8 in it and a great sound. It's awesome, but this thing's a beast, man. It just doesn't stop. So that was overlanding fast. This is overlanding slow. Slow, but anywhere. So this is a 2-lane road. The screw drive steam engine allowed the engines to go up steep grades. Now we're going to watch this engine roll out of here. Definitely one of my favorite stops. So we're checking out this train. Looks like it was just driven here and parked. But this boxcar is open. And because it's open, we got to go inside. How cool is this? Looks like a stove. So this boxcar definitely for people. Just a coat of paint, hammer and some nails, have this thing as good as new. Who's with me? So that was Cass, West Virginia. Awesome. We're hitting the road. Next stop, I know. Tell you what, another thing about driving around here on the East Coast, which I really enjoy, you do feel close to our founding fathers and a lot of history in these parts. I mean, come on, California, you're like, you know, some of these houses are 40 years old. Not really, but you know, I mean, we're driving through the backcountry on, you know, on the back roads and passing houses built in the 1800s, 1700s. Forest Service Route 17, having a good time. We have a very strict schedule and a tight plan. We are going from that direction, which is the direction we came, and we're headed off in that direction, which is the direction we're going, and we're going to be there sharply when we arrive. All right, we're back on the hardball. We left the National Forest. Rain's picked up again, and we are headed into Monterey. Now, Monterey is going to be just a stone's throw away from Expo East. And one more day before we get there. Greatest things about traveling, taking the back roads, and wherever you go is the history. People came before us. All right, we've reached our final destination. We did quite a bit of driving today. Boy, I'm not complaining. We're going to be here for the next few days. Tomorrow we're setting up at Expo East, and then we'll be there for the next few days. Big thanks and shout out to Aaron at the garage shop. Go and check his stuff out for providing these two vehicles and just being really supportive and being the navigator along the way. We could have used you, Ed. All right, that's it, you guys. Until next time, hey, outfit, explore, and I hope to see you guys on the trail.